What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome or welcome back. It's time for a Pisces mid-month. So these are timeless, but Pisces, wherever it's at in your chart, it doesn't matter if you're a cross watcher. Hey, what matters is whether or not you resonate. If you want to claim it, cool. Well, we're at podcast episode 241. I want to say welcome to the show and thanks for watching. I would like to reach 100K by the end of the year. If you could help me out with that, like, share, subscribe, click the bell so you get notified when I go live or post new content. And if you want to subscribe to my other channels too, the links are in the description. I'm here for it. Help me grow this tribe. Really, let's show me you love me. It just helps me connect to your energy better too. So Pisces, let's see what's going on for the next 2 to 3 weeks for you. In love, see if it resonates for you. See what comes through. These have been just some wild readings. I've got to say that these have been some wild readings. So for the next couple weeks, next 2 to 3 weeks for Pisces. Where's my Pisces at? Oh, Healer of the Ages. Okay. Wow, you are doing a lot of healing. Mind, heart, mind connection. Are you working with like Joe Dispenza? Dr. Dispenza. He's pretty amazing. Look him up, Google him, whatever you need to do. This is mind, heart resonance. You're going through some sort of healing journey right here. It's almost as if you are becoming enlightened. It's almost as if you are you're bringing in some sort of archangel energy. That's wild. So maybe you're praying, maybe you're Catholic, or you're praying to the archangels, or asking, archangels to come in and assist you. Financial constraints. So some of you might be dealing with, that's death. 13 is death, rebirth. You're going through a rebirth, a death, rebirth. I think this is you going through an ending and coming out healed. So you may have been going through a lot of difficulties. Yin and Yang 22. So let me drop into the reading screen so you can see the cards. Boom, right there. So we are what I'm feeling here is that you have gone through an ending, and I don't know how long ago this ending happened, but you have been going through some difficulties. Could be financial, could be spiritual, could be emotional, mental, relationshipal, all sorts of stuff. Lack mentality, just dealing with like abandonment issues, lack mentality, just stuff and things and stuff, really difficult stuff too. And not things you tell people about. Not you don't talk to people about the stuff. You don't express this. This is stuff you hold within, that you've been dealing with on an internal level. This is a personal transformation, by the way. And you may have an opportunity to rebirth and heal a connection as well. But we'll see what the tarot cards say. Okay, for the next 2 to 3 weeks for my Pisces. I feel like this is just like a place of darkness, and you are having some sort of epiphany or awakening, and it just like there's some sort of expansion that's happening in your life. It's just going to be magical. It's almost going to feel magical. Yeah, it could be that you're having that you're connecting with somebody. It could be that you're just going through a healing journey or something spiritual. I feel like it's healing, doing some sort of healing. Okay. So yeah, I don't see you communicating with many people here. I see that there's been a lot of challenges, a lot of confusion, a lot of decisions, a lot of things on your plate, but in regards to a specific person, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, possibly, there's been a lot of wounding, and you're like, I'm so tired of dealing with this. And you're slowing your energy down. I don't know how long it's been since you've talked to this person or what happened. You may have even decided that they were deceptive and that you weren't going to communicate with them anymore. But you may have cut this person out, and that may be the ending where you're cutting somebody out and you're going through this growth, rebirth within self and doing a lot of healing work within self. It's beautiful energy. Because it's everything. It's like you're feeling blessed. It's a great feeling. And I'm only feeling a fraction of the energy, but Archangel energy is really soft and it's really warm and buttery. And I love, because it's like falling asleep in fresh sheets and the most comfortable quilt at the right temperature. The room is nice and cool. It's nice and dark. It's nice and cool. Pillow's perfect. It's, you don't have to adjust the pillow. Like, it's such a beautiful energy. Like, you could just fall asleep in this energy of archangels. It's just so soft and fluffy and buttery. I'm sorry, I'm falling into it right now. Anyway, that's kind of what I got. It's a feeling of being blessed. Look at you with the sun out. Okay, so this is you feeling so much better, feeling very high vibrational, going from a place of difficulties and challenges, a place of darkness, maybe a dark night of the soul, some sort of spiritual awakening, some sort of healing crisis that you've been going through, feeling blessed over the next 2 to 3 weeks, feeling high vibrational, getting out in the sun, and it's like your life is turning around. Things are changing here for you. You're feeling so much better, so much brighter, so much more optimistic, so much happier. What are you doing? You doing some taekwondo or some sort of martial arts, or what are you doing? Some of you may be doing something some of you may be doing something like that. And I don't think it's yoga. I don't think it's Tai Chi. I think it's more kickboxing, martial arts, boxing. It's something more active. But what you're doing is you're blocking. You're putting up strong boundaries, healthy boundaries. You're not blocking your blessings anymore. Some of you are going through something where you have been blocking your blessings. Like your blessings, you were like, block everything. Block blessings, block everything. You're letting down your guard and you're not blocking everything. You're actually healing some sort of blockages from your solar plexus up in your chakras. I don't know what you're doing. It could be through activity, like, boxing, speed bag. I'm getting upper body stuff. So I don't know if this is you dancing or doing something more with your upper body, but it's allowing because movement releases blockages. Tapping releases blockages. There's something going on from midsection up where you're releasing blockages. It could be Reiki. It could be anything. Massage. It could be anything. But instead of blocking everything, you're actually structuring healthy boundaries. So you're learning the difference between what it means to block everything out and what it means to actually, or to not have boundaries, and to have boundaries, healthy boundaries. What healthy boundaries means, what it means, what are you looking for, what are you doing, how are you doing it? Because sometimes when we go through something really difficult, we go through something really challenging, we block everything. We block everything and everyone, and then that also blocks our blessings because we're in such a crunchy, nasty energy. We're in a darkness. We're in a negative vibration. It happens. We go through an ending. We go through a breakup. We get hurt. We do it. So this is kind of like you're awakening. It's like one day you wake up, the sun is out, and you're like, a whole new world. And it's not involving anybody else. It's just you and your spiritual team. You and your spiritual team. And it changes your energy quite drastically. So you go from negative to positive really, really quickly. So over the next 2 to 3 weeks, this is a huge shift within inside of self where you're like singing, I'm happy and I'm singing. It's just really high vibrational. Thank you, Milky. I love you. Hello again, dear. Thanks for liking the videos. Y'all don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100K within the year. Help me out. Show me some love. Show me some love. Show me love. Okay, so you're in the process of working through this right now. Okay? You're out there searching and looking for and exploring the wilderness of your life. Some of you are ready to get out there and explore life again. Some of you are ready to get out in nature and just really get out in the sun and enjoy being out and about. Some of you are really just ready to figure out, what is my happiness? What does happiness mean? But what you're doing is you're opening up those blockages. And you're saying, I know how to protect myself. I have boundaries. And I'm happy about that. And you're shutting things down that don't belong. You're getting rid of people that have lied to you or deceived you. You're getting rid of these negative energies that you've been carrying around or you've been dealing with. It's damn, that was really rough there, Fred. Can we use a different word? No, that's the word. YouTube's probably going to get on to me. Execution style. You're executing connections that really need to go. It's like that sounds horrible. But what you're doing is you're happy about it. You're like, you know what? You need to go. You need to go. You definitely need to go. You shouldn't have ever been here at all. Wow. See you later. Get out of here. You're closing chapters that really should have been closed. Really toxic, noxious, nasty, necrotic connections. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yep. And this is all you reviewing this and being happy about it. So you may be spending time with friends and family. You may be reviewing your past, you're reminiscing, and you're reviewing what didn't work for you. The people that aren't in your life. This is friends, family, fans, relationships, all of it. You're reviewing it and you're smiling and you're saying, bye, you don't need to be here any longer. You don't work with me. You don't cooperate with me. You don't belong in my group. You don't belong here. Because you've apparently been dealing with people that are negative, that have put you as an option. Oh yeah, look at you. You're pulling down anybody that ain't healthy for you. You're done. Look at you. You're like, if you're not healthy, if this isn't stable, Virgo energy, if you're not cooperating with me, if you're not communicating with me, if you're not on the same page with me, if we don't feel the same way, if you're not working with me, if you're not cooperating, if you're just flirting with me and you're not taking action, if you're putting me as an option, leaving me as an option, if there's no emotional status here, no emotional satisfaction here, what is there? What is there? Bye. This could be one person. This could be many people. This could be friends, family, partnerships, all of it. This could be one specific person where you're like, I'm not afraid to pull down a tower now. I'm not afraid to say no. I'm not afraid to say goodbye and mean it. I'm not afraid to do the things that I was afraid to do before. You know? This is a very powerful reading, but it's very freeing. Man, it's very freeing, and it's so high vibrational. It's like, you know what? I wasn't a good friend. I was in a nasty, negative place. I don't think it's you. I think it's you're doing your healing and your inner work, but you're realizing that you've been confused about a lot of things, about what boundaries were, about what it meant to have standards, and what it also means to continue fighting for something that's not fighting for you. Yeah. To constantly being deceived by people lying to you. There's a lot going on in this energy. It feels great to me because I feel the energy of it all, but this is actually something that you've been needing to do for quite some time. You just haven't done it. So you're leaving people in the dust. You're taking care of and addressing situations. And this could even be just in your mental mind. You know, it doesn't even have to involve people at all. This could be that you've just been holding on to a lot of bullshit, dead, necrotic, nasty material. I got Madeline, I got Maddie, Madison, Madeline. I'm getting Maddie, Maddie. It's coming. So I get spirit guides. It's gonna be your name, somebody else's name, somebody that's passed over, crossed over. It is what it is. I'm getting Sarge, Sergeant, Sarge, Madley, Madison, all of those things. Anything like that. Now, I don't know what that means for you. Hopefully it helps. Maybe you'll know whether or not you resonate with this. But you got a lot going on. You've been through a lot of painful situations, and it could be just your past, right? Grudges that we've held, a lot of people from your past, a lot of things and memories. You've held on to a lot of stuff, and you're letting it all go. You're letting it go, and you're lightening your load. What you're doing is you're cutting off the necrotic tissue. So what does necrotic mean? Necrotic is dead, dying, and decaying. And when I think about, sorry, medical field, when I think about a part of the body or a wound that is got dead, it's got necrotic tissue in it or around it, we have to clean that out. We have to get that cleaned out. We have to flush it out so that that bacteria and that decaying stuff doesn't spread to other parts of the body. I'm sorry. But what's happening here is you're extracting this. So this could be like a wound, a wound that you've covered over. Like I said, you've been protecting yourself or thinking you've been protecting yourself or had great boundaries, and you didn't. You were just protecting yourself from anything and anybody from hurting you, or you didn't have anything protecting you at all. You didn't know how to. This is a change, right? So it's like sometimes we have this wound. Say we have this wound or this sore, and it just heals over, but underneath it's still nasty, and it's got all the stuff inside of it, and that has to be lanced, it has to be opened up, and it has to be squished or squeezed out and expressed to get all of that dead tissue and stuff out of there. The dead blood, the dead tissue, all of that stuff's got to come out, or it's going to keep getting worse, and then it could continue to affect other parts of your body and grows. This is you extracting this, but it's not just you doing it. It's a spiritual extraction. You have assistance with your spiritual team. So you may have been in a really dark space for quite a long time. And I don't know what that means, but that could be financially, it could be abandoned, ghosted, it could be wounded, neglected, just all sorts of shit. Going back a long time. So you're reviewing the past, and it's like anything and everything that you've held on to. This could be the thoughts, this could be the grudges, the pains of the past, anything that wounded you, anybody that wounded you, they've got to go. They no longer belong in your life, because you are changing your world here, and you are standing up for yourself and putting in strong, healthy boundaries, because you're learning some lessons here. You're doing something for you for a change, and it looks good on you. So you're like, you know what? Happiness is my new world. Happiness and excitement and positivity is my new way of living. And anybody that goes against me and what I want, got to go. So if you've hurt me, if you've challenged me, if you if you're just flirting with me or wanting friends with benefits and you're not trying to connect with me emotionally, you've got to go. If you don't want a relationship, you've got to go. If you ghost me, fucking leave. If you put me as an option, get out of here. If you don't want to build with me, leave. Go, get away from me. And you're just anything and anybody I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. You're caring about yourself and how you feel and how you think. And you have a spiritual team around you that's guiding you through this, because this is a big transformation for a lot of you. Going from darkness to light within just a couple weeks, that's a huge transformation. But that's a huge wake-up call. So, congratulations. It's empowering, but it's necessary, because if you keep people around you or in your energy that don't benefit you in any way, that talk down to you, that are negative, that aren't good friends. We say we're friends, but you're not a good friend. You don't benefit me. You don't even try. There's no cooperation. You want friends with benefits, and you want to have fun with me, or you want my attention, but you don't want to give me any kind of emotional satisfaction. You don't want to connect with me anyway. You don't want to build a relationship with me. That's unstable. It's not a part of my life anymore. You've got to go. I don't even want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. If you don't have anything to give me or benefit me, you need to leave. Because a lot of you have been overgivers. A lot of you have been people pleasers. The times of people pleasing is over for my collectives. Over. Retreat. There you go. It's like you're going through a spiritual cleanse here. It's a spiritual detox. A spiritual detox. I'm actually going to create one of those. Thanks, Pisces. I'm going to create a spiritual detox as one of my spiritual rituals. I'm actually going to do that. Because this is exactly why it's necessary. This, I don't know if you're asking for, if you're doing it this is some way, somehow, or if you're, divine intervention is happening on your behalf. I don't know what's happening here. But some people need this spiritual detox, this spiritual cleanse. And I'm actually going to create a spiritual, thank you. I'm going to create one just for this purpose, because there's a lot of us that have people-pleasing tendencies. Oh, we've done it our whole lives. We go out of our way to take care of everybody else, and we don't take care of ourselves. This is the healer being healed. Okay? Because a lot of times the healer needs to be healed, and this is healing the healer. Yeah. This is healing you. Yep, this could be the one. I think you are connecting with true self. True self. And when you connect with true self, don't deceive. I think a lot of you have been deceiving yourselves with unrequited love and all of this other stuff. And I think you're maybe going on a spiritual retreat or something like that. Maybe you're going on some sort of spiritual retreat or some sort of spiritual journey. It's a spiritual detox is what it is. And you are getting rid of anything that's been unrequited, friends, family, fans, all of it. And anything or anybody that's deceived you in any way. You're like, you know what? Get out of my life. You do not belong here. You are being extracted. This could be the universe assisting you here. This could be a universal assistance. The universe could be intervening here. I think this is you connecting with yourself. This could be the one. It's like this is the moment where it's time to connect with and align with your spirituality, your inner being, and actually take action for yourself on a spiritual level. I don't see a relationship happening here. I see a relationship happening between you and spirit. And the tower here says the universe. This could be an epiphany that you have all of a sudden, and you're finally just like, boom, like your volcano explodes and you get rid of everything that needs to go. Just everything and everybody. You're done placating people. You're done walking the line for everybody else and nobody giving back to you. I love it. I actually love it so much. I'm going to create a spiritual ritual based on this reading. Sometimes we need assistance from our spiritual team. The universe is much more powerful and stronger than we are. And it knows exactly what we need and how we need it to best suit us and serve us. And especially for those of you that have been dealing with some dark times, going through some darkness, and have just been holding on to a lot of negativity. It's time to release that. And it looks beautiful on you. And as you release this kind of energy from within and around you, you clean the tissue. The tissue cleans. The tissue then can grow up healed. This is the healed version of you, or you become the healed version of you, and the optimistic, healthy, happy, high vibrational version of you. And that's what calls in and attracts new connections, right? But this has to be done first. The necrotic tissue has to go. The dead and dying tissue or thoughts or negativity or people, it's like all of it. You're doing a spiritual cleanse of you, your environment, your connections, all of it. Congratulations. This is very profound. And I appreciate this reading, and I appreciate you, and I'm very happy for you. And then after this kind of stuff goes away, because you have healthy boundaries now, you're happy, you feel free, you feel refreshed, you feel high vibrational, you feel like the world is your oyster, and you have those strong boundaries because you feel proud of yourself for getting rid of this shit. It doesn't belong in your system. It doesn't belong in your group. These people don't belong. You meet new people. You meet people on your level, your new level. You attract people into you that you can actually love and that will build strong relationships with you. People who are healed. You've been attracting unhealed people because you yourself have been unhealed. I love you. This is a great reading. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And until next time, like, share, subscribe, and consider subscribing. Help me raise the bar. Help me raise the level. I'm trying to reach 100K this year on this channel. So do that for me. I appreciate you. Namaste.